Okay, hey, welcome to College Hockey Show, where I talk about all things college hockey. Um, got my premiere episode, so I got all dressed up, got my tuxedo jersey, got my top hat, and I'm gonna get it started with why I like college hockey. One of the things I like the most is the speed. I mean, these kids have been skating since they were born. A lot of them can just absolutely fly. But that leads me to my second one is college hockey is speed, but with imperfections. A lot of these kids got the speed that could put them in pro hockey, but they don't have the skills yet. They're working on their passing, their stick handling, their overall game. And so that kind of speed, when it's not completely controlled, makes it an interesting game. It really does. So, at least for me. Something else I really like is about college hockey is that most of the time the players stay with the team they start with. You know, you got one or two guys that are super skilled and just waiting to go pro, so they're only going to do 1 year, 2 years, and they're gone. But most of the time, most of these guys stay 3, 4 years, sometimes 5. And that's really, as a fan, that's fun to watch because you get to know these guys year after year. You get to watch their game develop. You watch them grow as players, and it makes it fun. You feel a little kind of an attachment. Yeah, I've known him since he was a kid, type of thing. And that leads into my next one is when they do end up going pro, man, you've been watching them for the last 4 years before they even got to the pros. So now you really know them. And then you can watch their game grow even more as they become pros. And it just adds to the experience of being a fan of hockey when you're watching them on an earlier level before they get to the pros, you know. Something else I really like, excuse me, is the crowds. Now, I know we haven't had that for the past couple of years, but the crowds are crazy. Most of these places, most of these colleges like that they have their own on-campus venue. It's a smaller venue. It's 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. And so, man, they get them packed in there, and they just, you got the student section, you got the loyal fans, you got the building is packed, the atmosphere is just electric, and I'm really looking forward to getting back to that this year and being able to watch that and enjoy it. And when you're there live, it's awesome. So it's just a little bit more than in the pros, because sometimes in the pros you got a half empty building, but a lot of times with college hockey, man, doesn't matter who the team is playing, the fans show up, the students show up. It's great. And that leads me to my next one, the band. I mean, college hockey bands, that they show up and they got rituals and movements and they are into the game. I mean, they're as rowdy as the student section and the regular fans. So it really, once again, adds to the atmosphere of being at a college game, Now, here's going to be a little different, people who will disagree with me on this one, but something I really like about college hockey is that there's no fighting. Okay, if I wanted to watch a fight, I would turn on UFC or boxing. I came here to watch hockey, okay? Now, I understand the reasons behind fighting in the NHL, what it does, protecting people, getting the team up and all that type of stuff. But me personally, I don't think there's really a spot for it. And to me, college hockey is kind of proving it, that you can have a great game and people taking care of each other and all that, but without fighting. To me, if the pros wanted to get rid of it, they could do like college hockey has done, that you're suspended for that game, the next game, and then to me, you throw on a $5,000 fine and it would be done. People would really consider if they want to fight somebody, if it's going to cost them $5,000 every time they want to do it. But anyway, something else I like about college that you don't see is the masks, the face shields. It's just a safety thing, man. I don't like it when I'm watching pro hockey and then somebody takes a puck to the face and they're bleeding and then the game stops and then there's blood on the ice. And, I understand the toughness of hockey players, get a puck to the forehead, get stitched up and get back on the ice. But I don't agree with it, and I don't see it nowadays when we have the technology to prevent that type of stuff. Just put a cage on, play your game, and then it's all about the game. It's not about, the guy lost 4 teeth and he's still back on the ice. I just came to see hockey, not a dude spitting out chiclets. So, Something else I really like is the rivalries. Okay, I like that one so much. I'm gonna do a whole episode on just that. So hopefully you'll tune in and watch that one. Hopefully you like what you saw today. If you do, give me a like, maybe even throw me a subscribe, but definitely try to tune in next time. Hey, this is the College Hockey Show. See you next time.